Hello everyone, let's go to the 68th example. Make a program that reads 5 integers and stores them in array A. Read another 5 integers and stores them in array B. Create an array C, which will be equal to the difference between A and B. So, the difference is equal to the numbers that appears only in the array A. At the end, print in a single line the elements of the array C separated from each other by a single space. So let's go to the program and see what is happening here. First of all, you have to include the library stdio.h, which allows us to print messages on the screen. Here I am using the hashtag define to define a name and a value for this name. So every time I'll call this name, the value will be equal to 5, 5, 5, 5, 5, 5, and 5. A lot of 5s in this case. So, moving on, I am including 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 int variables for organize this program. In this for loop, I am initializing the I with 0 and the I will stop when the value is equal to 4. As we remember, an array of 5 places will stop on the 4th place because the 0 counts. And every time this for loop runs, the value of I will be increased by 1. So this printf will ask you to enter the value of the position a%d. And this scanf will storage the value that you type on your keyboard, on the computer memory, on the place A, on the position I. This printf is just to organize the things on the terminal, the values, and this for loop follows the same way of thinking of the first one, but just changing the I to J and the B to A. Here we have the key of this program. So, let's go. This for loop will start with the same conditionals of the first for loop, and this for loop will have the same conditionals of the second for loop. So, the control will be equal to 0. What is happening here? At the place AI, we have the value 10, and we will check the whole B array. The whole array B, with 5 values, which will have 5 values. So if the value placed on AI is equal to the value placed on the BJ, on the whole, the control will be equal to 1, and this break will break this for to enter on this conditional, because we know the values has on the array A and on the array B. So, what is happening here? The value 10, the program will check if the value 10 is equal to the value 1, is equal to the value 2, is equal to the value 3, 4, and 5. We'll check the whole values of the array B. And if some value of the array B is equal, the control will be equal to 1. And next, I will check if the value of the control is equal to 0. So, if the value of control is equal to 0, the value of A placed on the position I don't appear on the array B. So, I will set this value for the array C with the K, which will be equal to the value placed on the array A in the position I. And every time this control will be equal to 0, the value of K will be increased by 1. This printf will print the values in array C, and this control will have the value of K, because when the last time this if happens, we will have, for example, 3 values of the array A is different to the array B. So the first time the value will be placed on the position 0 and will go to the second position. So we will place it on the position second and we'll set the third one. And when the third one set, the fourth one will be increased. So I am using the control equal to k is the last place on the array C, which will not appear because we don't have values on this position. So the for will start with the value k equal to 0. The value k has to be lower to the control, as I mentioned. And every time this for loop runs, the value of k will be increased by 1. And this printf will print the value placed on the position ck. This printf is just to organize the things on the terminal, is keeping a line. So let's go to the terminal and see what is happening here. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Enter the value of the position B0. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So the values in array C are 1 and 2. As we know, 1 and 2 appears only on the array A, because 3, 4, and 5 appears on the array B, 3, 4, and 5. So thank you for your attention. Link for the script is on the video description, and subscribe for regular content.